Okay, here we are back in Pokemon Scarlet. So I was looking around for raid battles to do, but yeah, I didn't really find much of anything. So we'll check out that one on our way to Area Zero, but let's fly off to Medali. I ran into a Gabite, I think it is, the middle Garchomp one that has the hidden ability, so I have one of those now. Otherwise, that's kinda it. I don't think I'm far enough into the game yet where I can do the shiny hunt stuff since I don't have a way to farm Herba Mystica. You get those out of raid dungeons if you didn't know, but the raids I'm doing just aren't really that good. I don't know what a shiny Murkrow looks like. I always imagine it being white, but that's just my imagination there. I never bothered looking it up or anything. The reason why I mention it is Murkrow is like the best prankster Pokemon in the current game. Poison Sneasel. I was also a little curious if any of the items change after you become champion, but I'm not seeing anything. So I don't know if we just have to climb up there if there's some sort of way. No, I'm not gonna bother. Look at me cool. Hey, over here. This is the Zero Gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the great crater Paldea, what folks call Area Zero. It's our ticket down into the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you? Area Zero is apparently where Crichton was born or something like that. Maybe you'll be happy they can finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our two new teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. Guess we should head in. The way home. Now, since I'm playing Scarlet, the majority of my Paradox Pokemon are going to be fighting type. As a result, Armarouge should be able to do a number on them. If you're playing Violet, I believe you're more likely to have electric Pokemon here, so you'd want something with the ground. In which case, you could just use Annihilate and Tantrum. That would work. Whoa, kind of dark in here. Hola, hero. Arven said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Once she heard she'd get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the Academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten at battle. But more importantly, why is it so dark, and where are the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. Last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Well, now the lights are on. But why? I turned them on. Seems like they were on power saving mode. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. Oh, it's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I guess. My name's Penny. I know it's a missed opportunity. They could have called her Evelyn. Well, hey, you never got to actually talk. I'm Nimona. I'm in Class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? You talk like way too much. The director introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help Hero. Not really the adventuring type. I owe you, Hero, and I pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. Yeah, of course everyone knows me, Arven. My loves include my Mabostif and cooking and biometric identification in progress. Hello, Hero. I've been expecting you. And it seems you gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Who are you? That's my mom. Probably. What? That's Professor Sada? Nimona, student ID number 805C001. And Penny, student ID number 803B121. I thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arven, did you, tell your mom about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all make your way down into the Great Crater Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you see to your right. Mom? Please proceed below. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. Go to Area 0. So from what I understand, the Paradox are supposed to be really easy to shiny farm if you have the recipes. Biometric identification in progress, identities confirmed. Access granted to lower level. It opened for us automatically. Not quite, looks to me like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you'll be above Area 0. Hero, you have brought Crydon with you. Yes? I thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Crydon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. What? Isn't there like an elevator or something? And wait, did you say Crydon could fly? When you reach the bottom, I'll get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. Railroading people into stuff just like always. Can't wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area 0. Let's go. That girl, is she like incapable of fear or what? Guess we better go too. Here, ready for the worst? Good, that's all we need to hear. Get out that Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. What's the matter with it? Scared of heights. That's what I'd say. Well, no wonder. There's no need to be scared if we go together. How does that logic work? Get on! now I'm back here again. I think I might have died once or twice there. It's okay. We didn't like Nimona anyway. It chose to go back into its ball? It's probably just hungry or something. Wait a second, where's the student council girl? She's gone. You don't think she... Everyone, you have to see this. Aw, man, she survived. Area Zero is amazing. Come on already. Guess your ability would be own tempo, huh? Biometric identification in progress. For humans identified, condition satisfactory. Vital signs all within normal range. Appears you were able to make the descent without being harmed. Yeah, sure, smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that? That is good. I had concerns you might fail, given the crudeness of the only available access method. I think your mom's sarcasm detector needs fixing. You were worried about us? That's so sweet. You should now make your way to me at the Zero Lab in the deepest part of Area Zero. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. 4 locks. On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. At each station, you'll be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Yes, let's disable the 4 locks and get into that lab. Sounds kind of video gamey when you say it out loud, huh? Come on, time to find our way into the deepest part of Area Zero. Can't ride Crichton. I wonder if there could be a shiny Venomoth there, but it'd be blue, not purple. So this is the inside of the Great Crater of Paldea, Area Zero. Feels different from just seeing it in our textbook. It's so intense. Normally we'd never be able to get in here to see for ourselves. Wait, where did Crichton go? Seems like it got spooked by something. It's hiding in its ball. In cereal? That's not good. Can we even get back up to the surface without it? Should be alright. Last time I was here, I caught a flying taxi out of the crater. You always come through if you're a real sob story. Why did you just call the professor if she's down here? Don't you get along or something? None of your business, Pipsqueak. No need to bite my head off. What are you getting all huffy for anyway? Come down, you two. This is an adventure. Let's have a good time. 2 elixirs. Raichu. I don't know if this is shiny or not. Floette. So I don't have this. I'm going to pull up the fairy thing. Floette. Here it is. No, it's more of a purple color for its shiny. Seems like this might be a good place to farm for, like, shiny Venomoth. I have to set it to poison or bug, though. No idea what a shiny Corviknight looks like. Those are pink, not purple. So, Penny, how did you wind up friends with Hero anyway? Well, I guess he really came through for me when I needed him. Everything was going off the rails, school was a mess, my friendships, ditto. Hero was a big help getting all that sorted out. So he helped you too while he was tackling all the gyms? That's awesome. What about you then, Nemono? Hero and I are classmates, neighbors back home too. Plus, I say you should aim to be a champion. Hold it right there, you two. And I think compared to what me and him went through, our friendship's on another level. Nobody asked you, stop trying to flex on us. Guess we're all in the Buds with Hero Club. So yeah, we're probably gonna miss some dialogue since it's gonna be really hard to see stuff without getting into fights. That's a Frostmoth. Flare Blitz. Like at this point, if anything, I need like a Destiny Knot or a few other items. Not seeing a sparkle pattern, so I assume it's not a shiny. Yeah, this area is a little difficult to navigate without Cryden. So I'm hoping I didn't miss one, because if I did, it's going to be a long freaking walk. I bet that's what we're looking for. That must be one of the buildings the professor was talking about. Yeah, what were they called? Radish rations? Research stations. Well, I was close. You have such a great memory, Penny. What's great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. Shreen? What the heck is that? That's a Pokemon La Primera uses. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. Come on here, let's take it on together. It does not learn Sturdy, so it's just a matter of blowing it up and being on our way. Couldn't see who she sent out. Lycanroc. there gonna be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? Think that was something? Please, you've got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Patronizing much? Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. Dang it. Wow, are these ancient ruins? They look far too recent for that. Appears you've reached your first research station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area Zero. So that's why there's a bed. Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. Here, if you'd be so kind as to disable the first lock on the lab using that control panel. You heard the professor, better press it. Lock disabled. 3 of the 4 locks are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. I almost never saw my mom in my whole life. Oh, is it time for the backstory reveal? Penny, shh. She's always busy with work, hardly ever came home. Cook for myself, clean for myself, my boss was the only one I had to talk to. See, I don't really know her at all, even if she is my mom. Try not to think about it too much. Try to be proud that she was this famous genius. But the truth is, I'd rather just have a mom who was there, even if she wasn't anything great. Haven't seen her for ages now, unless you count seeing her in the news or whatever. We used to at least get emails sometimes, but even those stopped a couple years ago, and then she appears out of the blue and tells me we gotta come to Area Zero. Some family, right? Oh, but... Tried to be nice. We're not here to judge or anything. I'm sorry about earlier. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. No, I was also giving you a hard time. Sorry, Penny. My name is Penny. You know, you're actually pretty nice for a little pipsqueak. Don't call me pipsqueak, you big lunk. That's the spirit, you two. Full restored, offset the one we had to use during the Elite Four. I assume we just have to keep going further and further down. Ethers. What really hurts is the map isn't updating here. Last time we came to the Great Crater, I was trying to go see my mom. Got about this far, then I got attacked by some kind of creature I'd never seen before. Really? What kind of Pokemon was it? It wasn't even like a Pokemon, more like this crazy, violent, rampaging sort of thing. Sure it wasn't just a Pokemon that's a little more, I don't know, rampagey than average? Yeah, I'm sure. It was like a completely different creature altogether. And it hurt my boss teeth real bad, so it's not like I just forget. I don't ever want to run into that awful thing again. Was that strong, huh? Then I really hope I get to see it. That's what I figured you'd say. You're real tactless sometimes, Nimona, you know that? So I think that's the one we did a moment ago. This is annoying. Yeah, that'll provide you with a map. Wasn't sure if there was a shiny on the ground there or not. Lots of psychics, it seems. Even if they're mostly just the same two species. Yeah, I don't really know why the ice moth is out here. Trying to just go see my mom. Got about this far, then I got attacked by some kind of creature I'd never seen before. What kind of Pokemon was it? Wasn't even a Pokemon like this crazy, violent, rampaging thing. Sure it wasn't a little more rampaging than normal. I'm sure it was like a completely different creature altogether. Hurt my boss teeth real bad, so it's not like I'd forget. Don't ever want to run into that thing again. It's just that strong, huh? I really hope I get to see it. That's what I figured you'd say. You're real tactile sometimes, Nimona, you know that? So a shiny Chansey is pure white, I believe. We can see this one's normal. Wasn't the last one we got a flame charge also? Or was it Flare Blitz? I don't remember. It's a Raichu clipped through the wall. Really hope I can find the next lab somewhat soon because I kind of want to take a break. This area is just too big. Second research station, about time too. Let's head in and take a breather. Thought you'd have a bit more stamina, student council girl. I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know. Hey, look, a Jigglypuff. It's good to see some nice familiar Pokemon down here, too. Oh my gosh, so cute. What the? Hero, it's battle time. Umbreon. Luckily, since we can top off at the research station here, this really doesn't matter. Can't throw a Pokeball. Seriously, what was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. It's definitely kind of ferocious for a Jigglypuff, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. Well, this looks pretty much the same as the first research station. Seems like while Pokemon don't come in here, we should be able to catch our breath. Hey, seriously, what's with this place, that Pokemon? Been wondering about that myself. Think maybe that Pokemon was one of these? What's that book? Monsters of Area Zero. So they aren't actually Pokemon? I don't really know. What do you think, Hero? I don't think they're regular Pokemon. Maybe. They definitely do look different. At least I've never seen any of them in a Pokedex either. Suppose time's come for an explanation. Professor, some of the life forms that you see now residing within Area Zero are ancient Pokemon that lived in a distant past, long lost to us. Ancient Pokemon? That's awesome. Come on, there's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab where I'm located contains a time machine. Summons the ancient Pokemon to this place. So the thing my mom spent for researching down here, she actually got it working. Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But a time machine, you mean you can actually go travel to and from the past? It is theoretically possible to travel to the past. However, for a being such as a human, it would be not possible for a return to the present. That's horrifying. Mom, you... Why did you call us here to Area Zero? Arven, If possible, I'd like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It'll be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Now then, Hero, please use the central pad here and disable another lock on my lab. Two of 4 remain. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Hero? You know that book she told me to bring? I think it's got something to do with this place, or more like everything to do with this place. I'm not the one she expects to fix whatever all this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. Put the Scarlet book in the key item pocket. Record of the expedition. Book has the name Sada written on it in clumsy handwriting. Take good care for me, okay, Hero? So yeah, as I mentioned, I need to take a break. Okay, so it's a different day since I did this last part. We're gonna go continue on through here. I assume the teleporter thing takes you out, but I'm just guessing. I have some really good outbreaks going on, so I really do need to get to the bottom of this and then out hunting. What are your parents like, Demona? My parents? Normal, I guess. Are you serious? Even I know about your dad. He's on the board of the Rotom Phone Company. How do you know that? Everyone knows that. He's famous. I guess I looked into him for my own reasons too. So Nemona's actually some pampered little princess from a rich family? No way. That's so not my thing. Though yeah. Guess you could say mother and father were like hands off, but in a good way. My big sister will probably take over the business, so they pretty much let me do what I wanted. I couldn't read that. Caliente Penny, what's your family super normal or something? My family is unbelievably annoying. Like super overprotective, you mean? It's just my dad. He's loud and clingy and makes up weird nicknames for me like Pen Pen. He's the most annoying guy in the world, period. He's the worst. Man, it's a real downer for your dad, having his own daughter describe him like that. Don't you dare take his side. Hero, how about you? Your mother seems super nice. You met her? Yep, got a glimpse of an amazing looking sandwich she made too. Really? What you guys think that? I bet it tasted great. So, a shiny Venomoth would be blue. I don't actually know what a shiny Raichu would look like. Shiny Stone. Also remember, if you're ever in doubt, hey, is that a shiny? Go check that out for me, Armrouge. Armrouge says it's normal. I don't know if they ever buffed the citrus berry so it does more than 30 HP. I thought it's supposed to be like 30% now, but I'm not 100% sure. grass grain. Like, I never saw that before. I had no idea what that Pokemon was. It's not part of the 250, and I don't really bother catching them all these days, so... no way for me to know. Huh. Figure there'd be an item back here. Come on, move. Don't box me in, people. I don't get the concept of personal space. Mild mint. I don't think I've ever had to use one of those. The Golduck could have been a little scary to deal with. We're gonna have to go down there, aren't we? I assume that's still a bug. It might be a water bug, but Armaru should be able to handle it. Okay, I did get the Slackberry. Just due to the sheer number of Pokemon we're encountering here, I really did expect there to be just like one random shiny walking around. They seem a lot more densely concentrated here than pretty much any other place I can think of. What's that? You want to melt? I don't know if any Pokemon... Actually, if we crouch, can we go in there, I wonder? So that was enough to get him to be able to fit. Impish is one that can be helpful for certain types of tanky Pokemon. Not seeing anything. Oh great, the tadpole things are here too. Oh boy. Blow its mind, roll. Giraffe rig clipping through the rock. Now, the probability of encountering shiny Pokemon are supposed to go up as you beat down more and more of them, from what I've been told. I've barely fought any of the Rookity line, so not expecting much out of them. I don't even know if the game tracks how many you've beat down either. Also needs to work on its lighting. Crap. We'll figure out how to evolve you later. Though very small, the brain in its tail is still considered an important organ because it emits powerful psychic energy. Is this shiny or is that some sort of shadow glitch? Looks like it's just a shadow thing. No, you don't. You gotta be kidding me, it despawned. Them taking away my mount is a load of crap without giving me a bike or something to compensate. It'd also be a little nice if there were some sort of marker or something on the map to tell me, hey, lab's over here, go this way. Come back later when you can ride around freely. Or at least give me a map that works. We'll start small. I don't know if sending them out to fight like this counts as something that influences the shinies or anything. I know it does not count for the EVs. I've never gotten a bottle cap from one of those sparklies on the ground, but I have gotten the mints, I believe. Gain a mint will at least save me like 20,000 for having to buy one later. Same for the bottle caps if I can find any in like a Pokeball or anything. Currently I only have 2. I did get a second one off camera when I was exploring the northeast corner, but it was just a random thing. So they would be gold if they were shiny, and we already have one of those. All this way for a hyper motion. Now that I think about it, I can't remember anyone who evolves with the shiny stone. Well, I guess we're about to find out if that's the last one or if I missed one somewhere. This place is just too big for this kind of travel. Another research station. Nice, we get to chill for a minute. Someone's gonna jump out at us again, 100% guaranteed. Oh, Penny, such a worry word. Huh? See? See? Wait a sec, that's just like that Titan Pokemon we saw. So it was an ancient Pokemon all along. You've battled one of these before, Arven? Looks seriously strong. Yeah, well, Hero and I are old pros when it comes to Titans. Leave this to us. Or you mean leave it to me while you stand there and look useless? At least go make a sandwich, man. So I believe it's a fighting ground type. Send out my boss, Steve. Well, at least you can say you did something. Sturdy sucker. See, that victory's ours. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching out the Urban Mystica came from down here. You two got to meet one of these Pokemon before a creator get-together? Jealous. If we get things from literal ancient times roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Sada doing anything to keep them under control? How could she let this happen? Yeah, right, because it's not like oh-so-brilliant Professor Sada ever messes up. Come on here, let's get into that research station. How did we miss that? No more Mr. Nice Guy. And made to station number 3. How are we doing after all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? You feeling rough, Penny? Oh no, it's not that. Just been thinking ever since the Professor mentioned that time machine. The Pokemon here in Area Zero came to our time from the past, right? So what about Cryden? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of those ancient Pokemon? Probably. Huh. I think you're onto something. It is kind of giving off ancient vibes. Even its name sounds pasty. Wait a sec, I totally forgot. Hey, Arven. You had Crichton's ball, and you told us about its forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? You still remember that from way back? No wonder you're everybody's little star pupil. Guess I've got no choice then but to tell you what I know. That Pokemon Crichton, that is. It was found by my mom when she was working on her time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. Professor, Crichton, which I entrusted to Hero, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the past by the time machine. Seriously? Through analysis of its genetic makeup as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact the ancient form of Cyclizar, the Pokemon still commonly ridden in this region. Well, it makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundaries of time, but I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Crichton. You mean there's another one around here somewhere? What of their family? The other one could still be here in Area Zero, waiting to finally be reunited with our Crichton. A heartwarming family reunion? Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they'll be if we can get the family back together after all this time. Family, huh? Sounds nice. If we could proceed, Hero. Please disable the next lock using the central panel there. Well done. Only one remains now. Please continue on to the final research station. So, interesting little soundbite. Does she actually fight any wild Pokemon, I wonder? Plot twists really tug at the heartstrings, don't they? Not that I'm complaining. If that other Pokemon is really the only family it has left in the world, it must want to be together again, right? Or worse, what if they're fated to duel to the death? There can only be one. So Crichton's an ancient Pokemon, no wonder no one's seen it before. Here, you gotta let me battle Crichton right now. It still won't come out of its Pokeball. Right. That was when first I heard of it coming from the past myself. It was just some weird Pokemon Mom brought home from all of a sudden one day. We all lived together at the Lighthouse Lab for a little while. My mom made me promise to keep it secret, and I had to take care of it for her, too. A few folks ended up seeing it, so the secret was out. Top of that, my mom took it and went back to Area Zero. Guess that makes sense if it's a Pokemon from a different age. People found out it'd be all over the news. I didn't see my mom or Crichton after that for ages. It seems stupid, but I feel like I lost my mom because of Crichton. I just hate Crichton and everything about it. Didn't ever want to talk about it. Sorry for not telling you what I knew sooner, Hero. You should be sorry. Shoot, that's like the coolest thing ever, and you didn't tell any of us. Yep, sure would have been great to know all that relevant info before we got here. Dang, you guys, harsh. So I'm just running around in circles, trying to wait for that thing to pass by. Espeon. Pair of Elixir. Yeah, I thought I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Okay, I think we've been here before because I remember my disappointment upon seeing that. So I'm gonna guess we probably took the long way around. That is not a shiny. So I believe I mentioned it a few times by now, Psyshock attacks its weak defense stat and it takes it down instantly. Still not really worth all that much. Another one. Okay, I really would like to stay here and farm the Chansey. So I saw one back there. I don't know if another one spawned or not. In case you're wondering, a shiny Espeon is green. It doesn't really look all that healthy, which is why I remember that one particularly. Right here, I just want to see how Steel Beam or Flash Cannon fares against it. Oh, I see. So these are Espeon because it's daytime. If this were nighttime, it'd be Umbreon here instead, I bet. So I was wondering, why are all these Espeon appearing in a cave? But it makes sense if they were supposed to be Umbreon, you know? The other thing I'm thinking about is this is the only normal type we see around here. Those are Rock, Psychic, Ground, Dark Ice. This is probably where you're supposed to farm Chansey if you want to do some hardcore power leveling. That should be a tough matchup for Armarouge any other day. I was wondering what those were. I didn't recognize them outside of the snow. Timid Mint. So Timid is actually one of the better ones. I don't remember what the difference is between it and Jolly. One of them is attack down, the other one's special attack down, and what you can exchange is speed. I do not know what color a Shiny Dugtrio would be. Sadly, it's been so long since I played Red, Blue, and Yellow, I don't remember what level the Chanseys in the Unknown Dungeon were. That's where you got Mewtwo. Because I believe that's the only place you encounter them out in the wild, and I don't remember if they were worth a fortune EXP like they are nowadays. They may very well have been back then. Dude, this is a lot of Espeon. If this were a shiny, I think its flowers would be green instead of blue. That's a Doug Trio. I'm gonna have to look around and try to find this final lab, because judging from the marking on the ground, this is probably not where we're supposed to be at. So I'll see you guys in a moment when I hop over to wherever it is we need to go.